Hey folks, I'm Zach, and oh hey Creative Carson, how's it going? Um, yeah, I don't know. I just felt like a random live stream. I don't really have anything to do, so I don't know. I called it a Q&A because you can ask me questions if you like. Um, Other than that, I'm sort of I mean, see that in the background? See that is my TV. You see? And on the TV is YouTube. And I'm signed in as the PCG channel, so I could hypothetically click on like PCG videos and like watch them. Hey, Epic Worlds, how's it going? Um, yeah. So, I don't know. Um, it's just one of those days. Good. How are you? I'm pretty good. I'm pretty good. Whoa, whoops! It's like auto playing stuff. Did not want it to do that. Sonic Prime. Yeah. I don't know, just having one of those days. Like everything's kind of getting me down. Some bad news in the news, um, and I was like, you know what? Why not? What are we gonna react to? I don't know. I don't know if there's anything PCG related that's like new. And I could click on like this again. This is
Some of them make sense, like the ghost
the green bubble video. Remember this one?
guy who was murdered in the.
Oh geez, that sucks. PCGs will always cheer me up. Yeah, same. I'm hoping that has the effect, that effect this time. Creative Carson says I just uploaded my PC paper game Hoist a while ago on the shop. That's awesome. Thanks for uploading. Congratulations.
But then there's a ghost feather and ghost
Oh,
weird bird statues
Ghost
that
Feather.
were never a lot.
But yeah, you guys should definitely like. I don't know. I mean, I was gonna say you should ask me questions, but then now that sounds like egotistical in my head. Like maybe, like I did call this a Q&A, but maybe I should change the title because I don't know. Uh, oh hey Carmag One, how's it going? Um, that tutorial bot movie, by the way, pretty awesome. I do believe that was really good. Well done in that. Let's see. Is there anything else PCG related I could react to? Because like the thing is, I don't really have a ton of other stuff to do. Why did I start a stream? I got myself into this mess. Now I have to get myself out. Ooh, Unreal Engine 5 is a huge deal. Sonic Prime official trailer? Dang. None of this is PCG related though. You know where I should go? I should go to subscriptions. Wrath of Course TCG unboxing. That's pretty sweet, but also not really PCG related. The PCG podcast, I still haven't. I'm like 2 episodes behind now, but it's too long to really react to on this. Ooh, someone just bought something from the PCG shop. Ooh, unboxing Epic Wars TCG sets 1 and 2.
Welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be unboxing a set 2-pack. I just recently got
Fancy schmancy.
Set 2 in the mail, and these are all the updated packs.
That looks cool.
For my trading card game Epic Wars TCG. If you didn't know, I'm currently working on a new trading card game called Epic Underworlds.
Epic Underworlds.
But this came in the mail, and I'm still working on this game. I haven't completely scrapped it because I'm working on a new one. And I still play games all the time with it. So I thought I might as well open a pack for you guys to show you the new set. So
yeah, let's do it. By the way, let's give this a like. How does one give something a like?
I know.
Whoops.
Tons of full art cards, so we might even open a set 1 pack, but we will see. So it's just the card back, of course, classic.
Epic Underworld says, yeah, that was my old game I wanted to unbox. Indeed.
That just that right there just shows that number of card you can have for that kingdom foot. So
I updated him a wiki article, a ton, including all my major characters, and also my friend stuff is mostly wikied. Awesome! That's super cool, dude.
so yeah, this pack says new empires.
Yeah, I've been noticing some of your new articles. I clicked on and read some of them. They're really cool. Well done with all the wikiing, Epic.
Kingdom theme set. Neox flyers.
So I would just like to point out at this time that, see that card over there? Traffic cone?
Traffic cone.
That exists in the PCG universe. That is 100% canon to the PCG universe. There is a traffic cone with arms in the PCG universe. I don't know why I'm saying that as if that's surprising information, but you know, it is true.
So yeah, this pack says new empires because it's kind of like a kingdom theme set.
That guy, canon. Neox flyers, canon.
Traffic cone.
Oh, I guess it doesn't have arms. It's just like a thing behind it, but it is, you know, still just a traffic cone.
Lovely artwork. Epic sniper. Ooh, we got a
Clomberant was actually in a PCG. I played a PCG that had a Clomberant in it. Remember that, Epic? Hey, HMB Tiger, how's it going?
Clomberant. That's a really good so far. Put that there.
Birdhouse. I like the art on that one. It's very, you know, I like the spindliness of it, the pattern.
These are all comments, and you're fine.
Making a paper game while watching.
That's kind of what I want.
Sweet. Yeah, I think that was like Exploring Shogun or something. Yes, the PCG where it's just like, it's just me and I'm just, you know, I just decided to like explore this random sector of space halfway across the universe just because, you know, I've always been meaning to get out there and explore that, you know, because why not? And yeah, and just went and explored it. And got into some adventures, you know, met a Clomberant, you know, and yeah, it was fun times.
Because there are just so many broken parts in the game, and although like the game was fun to play, and there's just like you needed a lot of dice to play it, and in my new game you don't need any, so that's nice.
Forest Guardian, canon to the PCG universe. Keplos Virus.
Keplos Virus.
Ooh, Icebug. That guy looks cool and also looks canon. Yeah, you changed Clomberant to be good. Heck yeah, I did. I convinced that guy he was following the wrong ideology. Yeah.
You got the special edition, worst card in the game, Icebug. So
Pirate ship.
God of the Forest.
Ooh. See, I should have included that in my gods video because canon to the PCG universe.
Devil Night Plant. Ooh, we got Comeback Smash. This should be
There's no Q&A yet? Yeah, because none of you guys are asking questions. If you ask me questions, I'll answer them. I mean, I was just trying to fill the time because no one was asking me stuff. Have you been up to any PCG stuff lately? Yeah. Well, Epic Underworlds. I've been asking you questions related to a video, so you know what video I'm working on. I mean, it's not like tremendously secret or anything, but like, yeah, I have been working on a script for a video, which is getting a lot bigger than I thought, but I have been making progress on it every day. And I'm excited to film it. I feel like I've discovered a new tactic to getting stuff done. Epic says besides that, I've been working on any PCG stuff besides that. Not really. Like, I've just been super busy the last bunch of days. Because, like, dudes, I just made, like, at work, I just made, like, a full laser show. A full, like, half-hour laser show. And then had to perform it. It was the first one I ever made. And, you know, a lot of pressure. Mind you, this is a laser show to be like to be performed at the biggest planetarium in the country. Wait, maybe I shouldn't be talking about work on stream. Oh shoot. But yeah, A lot of pressure, and so I had to devote a lot of time to working on that. Um, yeah, like legitimately in terms of like planetariums that do laser shows, this is the biggest one in the world, and I just made like a laser show for it, and I think it went pretty well. I think it went pretty well. I've been getting generally very positive reviews. The audiences seem to love it. They were very vocal about that, so that was good to hear. But yeah, well, Zach, that's impressive. Thanks so much. Yeah, I mean, like I have a cool job. What can I say? Creative Carson says, "Don't worry, I'm not gonna hunt you down." That's good to know. I mean, that's not what I was worried about. I was just worried about like, um, they told me at work they don't want they like they specifically when I was being interviewed for this job they were like, you know, hey, do you have like a YouTube? And I was like, yeah. And they're like, or no, like I had mentioned I think in my resume I had a YouTube, so they were just like, okay, that's fine, but just like don't like, you know, don't talk about us on it. And I'm like, oh, okay, I won't do that. But so yeah, I'm trying. So I won't mention the specific place where I work. But I have been busy lately. Epic Worlds Underworld says I'll probably do a lot of wiki stuff later. Sweet. Yeah, I love doing wiki stuff. Good old wiki rampages. Everyone like and subscribe. Thanks so much, HMV Tiger Games. That's very kind of you to say. Man, remember the old days when like Yak was around all the time and Anstar was around all the time, and they were always trying to trick me into saying like and subscribe because I was like I don't know, felt like embarrassed to say that or whatever. I don't know. Creative Carson says I need to make a giant PCG. Yes. Epic Underworld says, yeah, I watch your old streams and they're always there. I know, man. Like all those folks who used to be around all the time, like, well, some of them are still there. I mean, you still see Oropai around, although Oropai is now Cozy Cody. HMV Tiger Games says, Zach didn't say it. True. True, I did not. But if I had said it, like, they would have been all over me for it. And they would have, like, tricked me into saying it more. Yeah, R.I.P. the OGs, says HMB Tiger Games. Yeah, for real. Epic Underworld says, my friends have been making tons of games, so I'll have lots of wikiing to do. Yes. I know the feeling. Don't you love that? Man, it's so weird that, like, I'm no longer the only person who writes on that wiki, you know? Like, for so many years, it was just me, and, like for a little bit, Kurt wrote a little bit on it. Pierre had a phase where she wrote on it. And there was like sporadic things, like I think Chris might have made an article here or there. But like 90% was me. It was just me trying to keep track of everything. And then now there's a community for it and for PCGs, and like other people legitimately want to wiki this on their own without me like encouraging them to. It's so cool. Epic Underworld says I like wikiing their games more than mine. Oh man, that's really cool. I've always found that most people were most interested in wikiing their own games. It's rare to want like for people to want to wiki other people's games. That is awesome. Also, do you like how I'm formatting the wiki articles? Yeah, like what? Like what do you mean in particular? I mean, I thought they were generally pretty good. They're clear, informative. You have pictures with them, you know. Links. If I think of anything specific, I'll tell you. Pardon me. The reason I like doing their games is because I like to keep track of all their stuff. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, same. I know the feeling. I was always the guy, like, in the original PCG community, which is, like, just me and my friends. I was the guy who wanted to keep track of stuff. Like, Chris didn't care. He would just make a game and then immediately, like, the next game continues from there, but then he immediately afterwards forget what happens. You know, same for everyone else. Epic Underworld says, "Oh, for format, just like the appearance." Yeah, I think it looks good. Yeah. Well done. Are you able to look at the wiki from the TV? No. Unfortunately, it's a smart TV, but it's not hooked up to any computer. I don't think I am. I mean, I don't have like a browser app on here, do I? Maybe I do. I get it's not inconceivable. Gallery. Wait, internet. What's that? What's that? Can I go on the internet with internet? Oh my goodness. Whoa, this is weird. I'm like pressing a button to move the mouse. Okay, okay, let's type this. P C G dot Epic Underworld says, yeah, it's like I have this feeling of wanting to preserve all these characters so I remember them when I'm older, and future PCG creators can make games based off their characters or make sequels. Yeah, exactly. I have that same feeling. I know exactly what you mean. Yes. HME Tiger Game says, I don't have a TV. That sucks. Fan... dumb.com. Ah, shoot, I typed pcg.fandom.com.com. Ah. Apparently I can get to the PCG wiki from the main page. Oh god, this is weird. This everything James says true? Yeah, totally. Epic says, for the wiki, if it works, you can just like look at my page and scroll down and tell me what you think of the character and friends section? Which page? How do I... Oh god. How do I... Oh god. Oh. This is weird. Controlling this is really weird. The Epic Worlds page? Okay, how do I get to Epic Worlds? Let's go to a creator. Let's see, right here there's one. Reality Stupid is a creator. So if I click on Reality Stupid, then I should be able to get onto the Reality Stupid page, in theory, if it loads. Okay, Reality Stupid is a paper game and trading card game, blah, blah, blah. Categories. There it is. Almost. Everything James says, Eliminator bot, please. Okay. We can wait, what's going on? We can go to Eliminator bot. Come on, open the categories. Come on. Can I even click on stuff? You guys, I don't think I can click on stuff. Jeez, imagine doing a wiki rampage from the TV. Oh god. That would just take like 10 hours. Oh god, can I type? I can type. Alright. Epic. You know what? Let's just search Epic and see what comes up. Yeah, the page does not exist, but are there results? Yeah, there we go. Epic Worlds PCG. There we go. You know, maybe this was a bad idea. Yeah, oh, it definitely was. This is definitely not ideal, says HMV. In what way? What would make you say that? What could conceivably be less than ideal about this? This is perfectly ideal. Epic Worlds PCG, also known as Epic Wars TCG, etc., and so on and so forth. Not a bad idea. It's cool. I wish my Roku could do that. Oh man, yeah. Maybe it can. I didn't know my TV could do this until today. Who knows? Okay, so what am I clicking on, Epic? What did he say before? Scrolling up. I don't know. The friends page? There's a friends page? I just see your PCGs. Paper games. Ah, there you go. Friends. You got Truminator, Alex Productions, Sunken Sword PCGs, Soccer Studios, Hacker Boy 22. You got a lot of PCG friends, man. That's awesome. Epic has introduced many people to the PCG community, and many of them are from his school. That's awesome. Okay, let's check out Alex Productions. For some reason, I have a feeling that Alex Productions' real name is Alex. Although I could be totally wrong. It'd be funny if Alex Productions' real name was like Tim. Okay, Alex Productions is a 2021 PCG creator who creates PCG characters and some PCGs. He's famous for creating strange yet funny characters to beat other people's PCGs. He was first introduced to PCGs from his friend Epic Worlds PCG. Alex is extremely good at solving difficult puzzles and finding boss monsters in PCGs. That's awesome. Character/race is Tyrone, Evil Ice Cream Truck, Big Dragon, Karen the Giant, Conwald, and his PCGs. He has 3 of them. The Ice Cream Truck PCG, Evil Ice Cream Truck PCG, and Ultra Super PCG. Yeah, so far, though, this is well formatted, Epic. I have no objections. I don't live near any kids that are nice, and I don't go to school. That sucks. Wait, you don't go to school either? You homeschooled, Creative Carson? I'm homeschooled too. What are the odds? Epic Underworld says they just made their logo. I mean, at least I was homeschooled, when I was school age. Anyway, they just told me to make up their logo names, so I just made up simple ones. HME Tiger Kim says, yeah, making friends outside of school is insanely hard. Yeah, I used to have like a homeschool group in my area. Do you have like a homeschool group or anything? Because my folks were able to like look up. This was like back in the 90s, mind you. And they found like a group called like Tri-State Homeschoolers. And they had like groups, people like got together, like everyone got together and hung out. It was nice. It was great. They told me to just make up their logo name, so I made up simple ones. Okay, sweet. HMB Tiger Game says, yeah, making friends outside of school is insanely hard. Yeah, oh yeah, I read that. Everything James says, I wish my friends like PCGs. They just find that okay. I'm like, yeah, I know, that sucks. That sucks. But, maybe this is a challenge. If they find it okay, are they willing to play a PCG? Because if they're willing to play a PCG, then maybe it's just a matter of finding the right PCG or creating the right PCG that that would get them into it. Like, look at the kinds of shows they like, the kinds of movies they like. Draw them in with a narrative, like with a PCG that is custom tailored to, be like the kind of stuff they make. I don't know. Like, I think a lot of the time when people don't like PCGs, they were just introduced to the wrong PCG, because like PCGs are a whole medium. There's got to be something. Like saying I don't like PCGs is kind of like saying I don't like movies, Maybe you've seen 2 movies and you didn't like those, so you don't like movies, but you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm homeschooled. That's awesome. So Creative Carson. Epic Wonderworld says, thanks, Zach. Glad you like it. Yes, totally, dude. Epic Underworld says, the amount of PCG creators that are homeschooled in the PCG community is crazy. I know. It was definitely not expected. I was not expecting a single one of you guys to be homeschooled. I thought I was the weird one. Please show Eliminator Bot in Wiki real quick. Okay, yeah, let's do that. Let's search. Okay. Oh God. Okay. Yeah, no, Sketchy's homeschooled. Yeah, that's right. Okay. Elim innate tor. Okay, let's just search Eliminator and it should show up. There it is. Eliminator bot. Here we go. Eliminator bot. Well, Eliminator bot is a robot. It works in TechBot Corp in the Stickverse. It appears in Saving Zuvak from the Stickverse PCGs. Interesting. Created by Kurt Elfman. Oh yeah, that's right. That was that one of Kurt's random characters that he had an article for and then never did anything with. And that takes me to this folder. Yeah. Oh God, it's not gonna load on this. Let's just get back to the wiki. Alright, let's respond to some more comments. Creative Carson says, I had 2 friends for a while, but they were rude and stopped playing with us. And that was before I knew what PCGs were. Ah, man, that sucks. Everything James says, yeah, kind of. One likes FPS games, the other likes Minecraft. Oh, man. Interesting. FPS games and Minecraft. I mean, you can definitely make an FPS PCG. I do have a video about that. I don't know if you guys have seen it. For a while, that was like one of the biggest videos on my channel. I don't know if people still watch it, but like... Creative Carson says, make one that fits them and their personality. Yeah, totally. Epic Underworld says, yeah, my friends have recently been into playing PCGs from the shop on their own with their own friends. It's crazy because I never thought they would play them without me, which is super awesome. That is super awesome. Oh my God, it's spreading like a virus. Yes. Back to struggles on the TV PCG wiki. Yes. HMB Tiger Games says, and RIP the Q&A part of the stream. Well, like, dude, if you want Q&A, just ask me questions. Like, I'll answer them. Like, yo, Zach, you know, what's your favorite food? You know, what's your least favorite PCG inventory item? I don't know. Oh God, why did I suggest that one? I don't know what my least favorite PCG inventory item is, but you know, if you want the Q&A, like, you know, I'm here. I made the stick first. Yeah, that's awesome, James. I have not been able to explore any of the stick first PCGs, but that is super cool. I definitely want to at some point. Creative Carson says, I hit 120 subscribers today. Awesome. Congrats, Creative Carson. Let's get you higher. Folks, go sub to Creative Carson. Epic Underworld says, yeah, I've seen the FPS game video. I might make one too, but first I want to make a Pokemon from your tutorial. Oh, sweet. Yeah, that'd be awesome. HMB Tiger Game says, I mean, if your friend likes FPS games, don't make an FPS game to get them into PCGs. Make one about the characters in the FPS game. Interesting. It depends. You know, some people like FPS because they like the gameplay, and some people like the characters in the story, you know, or like the world, or like, you know. So you gotta, you know your audience, you know your friends. Creative Carson says, you know what? What's your favorite food? Ah, good question. What is my favorite food? Huh. I don't know. There's so many things that are so good. Even the concept of a favorite food is kind of weird when you really think about it. I mean, there's so many good things that are different in different ways. Like, I love pizza and I love donuts, but do I like one more than the other? They're not really comparable. They're like totally different experiences, you know? But okay, I feel like I have to choose something. Creative Carson says my favorite food is pizza. Well, pizza is very tasty. Sure, let's go with pizza. Why not? Although I did just have Chipotle, and I am kind of in a Chipotle kind of mood, so I don't know. Maybe I'd have to go with Chipotle. But what's your favorite micro PCG by you, and your favorite mini PCG by someone else? Let's see. My favorite micro PCG by me. That's a good question. Let's see. My favorite micro PCG. I do like the one where you're hanging onto the cloud. They were hanging onto the telescope coming out of the cloud. That one is pretty funny. I mean, that image of the telescope coming out of the cloud, that's been in my head for a long time. I mean, well, really, it's really the whole thundercloud thing. But doing something funny like that with me was fun. Although, you know, I do feel like, objectively speaking, and I think probably my favorite is the one where you're standing on the tower. I feel like that was the best one. It looks the best visually. It has a lot going on. I really like drawing landscapes like that. I felt like if I remember correctly, I felt like the perspective looked good. And it was a good puzzle. And it like, was that the one that like hit like freaking 3,000 or 8,000 views? I don't know. But either way, I felt like it was a really good one. Let's see. What are your thoughts on the Gnome series? Oh, you will be hearing those thoughts in great detail in the near future. But but in a nutshell, I think it is, I think it's pretty fantastic. I love the fact that it started with me just making a game just as a demonstration. I never planned for it to be a serious game. I never planned to even play it with anybody. Not only did I end up playing it with Salman, but it ended up spawning a whole saga with lore and like people making games like, hey, let's fill in this gap between this game and that doesn't make sense. All, you know, following from this random, totally generic game that I thought no one would ever be interested in because like it has nothing interesting about it. I love it. This is exactly what's awesome about PCGs. So yeah, that's what I think about the Gnome series. If you went to McDonald's and could order anything but had to finish everything, what would you order? You know, I don't know. I haven't eaten at McDonald's since I was like a kid, really. And so I don't even know what I would order. Probably like a burger and fries, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. I'd like look at their menu, see what they had. Probably get something burger and friesy and eat that, I guess. But if they had anything more interesting, I'd check that out. I don't know. I need to add to that. Yes, definitely. I remember that tutorial. Yeah, good times. Epic Underworld says, if you had all the time in the world to work on a PCG, what PCG would you work on? Or what PCG project would you like to continue, finish, or make? Oof. Oh, don't make me choose. Oh my god. Well, The Lives of Ginkis is a big one. I'd want to finish that one a lot. Then there's the whatchamacallit, the 4D PCG I'm working on. I actually made a lot of progress with that. I just need some time to get that one done. Then there's shoot, if I had all the time in the world to work on a PCG, what would I work on? I don't know. I'd probably do something like just ridiculously huge and epic. I mean, if I had all the time in the world, I could spend like 50,000 years making one big PCG. Would I want to do that though? Probably not. I'd probably just want to make a lot of PCGs. That's what it would be. I would probably want to make a lot of really epic projects. But I think for like right now, I think if I had all the time in the world, like the Lives of Ginkis would be the immediate goal. I also really want to. I also really want to get back to Balzac Lobotron. I have plans for like a sequel, follow up, whatever you want to call it, to Balzac Lobotron. I really want to do that, but that's like several PCGs down the road. I just have a lot of projects I really want to do. That's my problem. So too many ideas, too little time. Creative Carson says, yeah, I made the remake that went on the shop for now. I know, I saw that. That's awesome. HMB Tiger Games, if you had to kick everyone out of the PCG community and could only keep a group of people, who would you keep? The admins of the Discord, PCG protectors, or members? Eesh, that's harsh. I don't know. I had to kick everyone, but I can only keep a group of people. Shoot, so I have to choose between like the most prolific, like the small group of the most prolific people who are the most involved, or everyone else, basically. Gosh. On the one hand, part of me is like, you know, like the admins and the protectors and whatever. That includes like Salmon and Sketchy Penguin and Epic Worlds, I think, and Yak. Those people are essential. Like it's not just that. Like I don't tend to see people as being more important than other people. I don't like the idea of like putting some people on a higher status or anything. But on the other hand, like if those people were to stop, like they make a lot of PCG content, and like so they're super essential. But then again, everyone else is also super essential. I guess I'd have to go with everyone else just because like there's so many of them. You can't kick everyone out, Power to the people, right? I mean, I don't know. I'm missing a bunch of questions. Let's see. Okay. I'm working on a Yokai Watch PCG inspiration Pokemon Stop Detune World. Oh, that's awesome. Love that. I've never seen Yokai Watch, but those are some interesting inspirations. I'd love to see what you come up with. HMB Tiger Game says kick is in PCGs being completely erased from their brains. Oh my god. That's a really evil choice. Oof. Huh. Oh, I'll just choose everyone else, and then with that small group of people, I'll just get them back into PCGs again, and they'll get into it just the same, like, because I'll still know them, so I can be like, hey, you should check out this stuff called PCGs, and then they'll get back into it, and we'll be back where we were. It's harder to do with a larger group of people. Epic Underworld says, do you plan to make more PCG comics? Yeah, totally. I have a second issue planned to the Matok comic. That was actually originally going to be one big comic, but it got too long, and then I was like, well, to get something out, let me cut it in half and like maybe make one or two more pages and publish what I have so far, and that became the comic that's on the shop right now, the Balzac Origins Matok comic. But the second half of that story is still planned, and so that is going to be the second issue of that. There's only going to be 2 issues of that particular series of the Balzac Origins Matok story. In theory, unless it gets too big again, but I do have the story beats planned, so yeah. So I plan to make that one, and I hope to make more PCG comics in the future. In fact, more broadly, I've been meaning to say this for a while, but let me just like sort of more broadly state my intention going forward, is that I've been sort of getting more into the mode of thinking that I want to tell stories in the PCG universe, but, I want to, excuse me, pardon me. I want to feel more free to tell them in whatever format makes the most sense or works the best for that story. So it's not just let's make a PCG. It's I have an idea for something and then let me think, is this going to be best told as a PCG or as a comic or as a video or as a short story or as, you know, anything else. A video game, you know, if that's becomes possible for me. So yeah, like I want Balzac Origins Matak, when I originally had the original idea for it was originally going to be a PCG. But then I kept having ideas for like specific things that characters say to each other. And I'm like, okay, this is sounding more like a comic. So I'm like, what the heck? Let me make a comic, you know? So, yeah, like I have an idea for like a video I want to make that would be a story. I have ideas for more stuff like that. So yeah, definitely more PCG comics, more PCG stuff of other forms as well. So yeah, let's see what more questions. HMV, how can you do this seriously? But half of them are PCG protectors, half are admins. Yeah, true. Oh man, this is gold. Everything James said. Did any of you get the new Pokemon games? I didn't. Unfortunately, I like Pokemon, but I haven't played any Pokemon games since the original Red and Blue came out. Legitimately, I know I'm revealing my age here, but yeah, I played the original Red and Blue Pokemon when it came out, and it was awesome. I don't know why I never kept up with it and never played more Pokemon games. There were a few times I played Pokemon games at a friend's house, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. Why don't I play Pokemon games anymore? But I never really, you know, like, kept up with it. Alexis asks, what Zelda game did you play first? Ocarina of Time. Wait, no, that's not true. I played Link to the Past first, but I just played that a little bit. I didn't really get into it. Like, Chris had it, and my friend Chris had it. And he, you know, he was the Zelda guy originally. He was like, man, this game is pretty good. And I was like, seems okay. But it was when Ocarina of Time came out. That was the one that, like, because, like, we had, like, Chris and I had, like, this arrangement at the time. This was back in the 90s, like 99-ish, 98. Chris and I had this, like, sharing arrangement where we chipped in to buy a Nintendo 64, and then we kept the agreement was every week we would trade it back and forth. He would get it for a week, I would get it for a week. And so because he got Zelda Ocarina of Time, I got it, so I got to play it, and I was like, oh, this is really good. And I, like, it was so good. It just completely addicted me. Like, even when I wasn't playing the game, I could think of nothing else but playing the game. So that was what got me into Zelda right then and there, Ocarina of Time. So yeah, that is the answer to that. Epic Underworld says, I just got to say that Matak comic is super fun to read. Thanks so much, Epic Worlds. I'm really glad you like it. They're much appreciated. That really makes me want to make the next one, but it is a ton of work. But yeah, I still do want to. All right, bye guys. It's been fun torturing Zach. All right, thanks HMV Tiger Games. Thanks for torturing me. Enjoy the rest of your evening. Everything James says, dang, those are good though. The classics, yeah, for sure. Yeah, don't get me wrong. Link to the Past is great. Like, after the fact, after I played Ocarina of Time and everything, I went back and replayed Link to the Past, and now I think it's great. It was only, like, when like, for some reason, when I was first introduced to it with, like, Chris playing it, like, I guess I wasn't, I guess I didn't get to play it for long enough to really get into it, is the thing. And then once I was already a Zelda fan, I had been introduced to that universe, I gave it another chance, and was like, oh, this is actually awesome, you know? Epic Underworld says, if you could choose to either have a new creator create a PCG comic channel or have someone create a PCG review channel, oof. That's a good choice. Either have a new creator create a PCG comic channel or have someone create a PCG review channel. Oh, definitely the comic channel. Definitely the comic channel. Because reviews are awesome and all. Don't get me wrong. I think that would be great. But comics are new content, you know? If someone could, like, you know, churn out PCG comics every week and make videos about it, that'd be awesome. That would be a huge, like, a big major addition to the PCG, you know, community, you know? I think that would be great. I would love that. So yeah, I think like that one hands down. Like yeah, because like everyone has their own unique things that they're, you know, that they're really good at, you know, even if it's just their own type of PCGs or whatever. I think that would be great. Someone who's like specialty is comics, is great at making comics, can make a ton of comics. I would love to see that. Reviews are important too, but I mean, it's like we already have a lot. So there's like I do think there's a niche for that. I think that would be awesome. But just between the two things, like the comic one just is the one that has me the most excited. Let's see. Do you plan on making PC Chronology 2023 edition? Yes. Absolutely, 100%. I plan on continuing to update that and make new editions every year, if possible. I mean, like, knowing me, I fail a lot, but yes, I will. I do intend to do that. Epic Underworld says, Zach, can we see your new sorted PCG drawer system? Because I'm having troubles with PCG storage by series and stuff. Like, I have 10 binders with each PCG series I have, and it's getting out of hand. Yeah, man. Story of my life. But yeah, sure. Oh, man, that's downstairs, but... Okay, we can take a look. Give me 1 second. BRB 1 second. Okay. Creative Carson says I had an old comic about Zuvak and Tutorialbot playing the first PCG. It's not done, but I should finish it. Yeah, you should totally finish it, and you should put it on the PCG shop as well. I'd love to be able to access that. That's awesome. Okay. So Epic Worlds. Bam, my PCG drawer system. Behold, you got like folder for Mercado. I only have that one PCG in it, but you know I can put any future Mercado games I print out into there as well. This one is unmarked, but this is, I think this is like just stuff from PCG roundabouts, basically. Whether it's mine or other people's. This one is just odds and ends, just like any random PCG stuff I didn't know where to put anywhere else. Then we have PCG art. This is just like anything that is just like, you know, just like a PCG drawing. This one I made for YouTube. Because like a big channel, Knowing Better, said that, like he said that if like anyone tweeted him with fan art, he'd put it in the video. So I was like, sure, why not? So I made a PCG fan art of his channel to see if he'd put it in the video. I don't think he did. If he did, I can't find the video. This was very recent though, so I don't know. Oh, I thought it was in your room. Sorry, I made you go downstairs. No worries. Yeah, it's no biggie. Oh, that's really nice, Zach. Thank you. I need to sort like that. Oh man, yeah. I mean, mind you, this is after many years of my PCGs just being totally disorganized. It finally just got overwhelming, and it just got to the point where I'm like, you know what? Let's just sort it out. You know, I got the drawer, I got the folders, and yeah, we made it happen. We got, this is our folder for PCG minis. like I put both my mini PCGs and my micro PCGs in here. You know, you got stuff like Star Trek Salute, Drown, Lord of the Rings Precious, The End, you know, all this stuff. I also have a bunch of these micro PCGs I've been making lately for the shorts, like that one where you're drowning. I don't know why this one's in here. That is a PCG, but that's not a mini. It's just an unfinished PCG. I never, you know, really finished. But yeah, I might get a filing cabinet too. Yeah, totally. Another question: whatever happened to the PCG Spanish channel? What happened is, Via's too lazy to make content for it. And you know, I am too lazy to make content for my own channel, much less keep up with all these other channels. Like, I also want to make content for my Zach channel. I also want to make content for the PCG gaming channel. So yeah, part of me is like, man, you know, I should do something with the PCG Spanish channel, PCGs en Español. But I'm like, on the other hand, I'm like, but you know, like, I'm already dividing my efforts really thin. By which I mean, I'm really only making content for the PCG channel, and I want to do stuff for the other channels, and I'm sort of failing. So yeah, like adding another one to that list is kind of a lot. It has come up in conversation with Via though, so Via is starting to think like she might maybe do more stuff with it. To be fair, I'm sort of teasing her there, but bear in mind, Via, you know, works a lot. She does not have like a ton of free time, so calling it lazy is a little bit ungenerous, but still. But yeah, I think that would be awesome for us to do more than that, especially since I discovered that you can just like turn on even like just the live streams and just like turn on the English captions and it works. Like, you can just follow along in English captions. It's awesome. Like, it's automatically generated, but it works well enough that you can like read it without any trouble. And yeah, I forgot I need to work on those scripts for your games. I'll work on those after Thanksgiving. Oh yeah, thanks, dude. Creative Carson says, yeah, that's the thing with tons of channels. Yeah, for sure, for sure. Epic Underworld says, gosh, I really hope I have time for PCGs in the future. You will. I mean, look, it like, speaking as an adult, you like, there is always time to do stuff you like that. It's more a matter of whether it's worth it to you to do it. If it is, you can find time for it. But the thing is, like having less time just means that all your interests sort of have to compete with each other, you know? You have time for like, the fact that I spend a lot of time on the PCG channel means I don't get to watch all the shows I want to watch. Like, I could be watching Netflix right now and I'm not doing it, you know? Although, to be fair, I did watch a couple episodes of Naomi earlier, but that being beside the point, like, yeah, if PCGs means a lot to you, then there's still going to be time for you to do it. It's just a matter of choosing to do it. It's a matter of keeping engaged and interested with it. Some people kind of grow out of it. So if you lose interest over time, you lose interest over time. That's what it is. But if you stay interested, as you can, I mean, I did, so it's certainly possible, you know? Epic Underworld says, because I love creating PCG content, but it does take time. And whenever I'm not doing homework or spending time with my family, I put it all into PCGs. But now I might be getting a job. Oh, man. That's intense. Well, you know, like I said, there's always time. May not be as much as you like, but there is time. I work a full-time job, you know? I still make PCG content. I'm making PCG content right now. You know, behold. It is possible. But, yeah. Oh, man, I've run out of questions. I was enjoying these questions. This is fun. Yo, guys, I think I saw the mysterious viewer join and leave. What mysterious viewer? There's a mysterious viewer? Hmm. I mean, I don't think I will ever lose interest in PCGs because there's just something about them that always keeps me coming back. Yeah, same here. Same here. I definitely know the feeling. Something magical about PCGs, right? They are pretty awesome. Oh, yeah, that's the PCG wiki. Check that out. Yeah, so I guess I'm out of stuff to say. Zach, did you ever watch my video reacting to the community's games? Yeah, I believe so, right? Didn't I? Did I react to that? Um. Um. Hmm. Hmm. Pretty sure I did. Okay. Oh, man. You got a lot of videos, dude. You got a lot of videos. I've watched a bunch of them. Let's see, was people saying anything? Yeah, remember the viewer we didn't know who it was that someone made the game about? Oh, yeah, the unknown viewer. Oh, yeah, that was funny. Yeah, that's right. I have an idea for a funny skit that I do. Oh, sweet. Yeah, do it. It's one of my newest videos. I think I have as many videos as I do subscribers. No way. Wait. You have 136 subscribers? That's hilarious. Oh, yeah. Yeah, totally. Look. PCG Community Special reacting to all your games. I totally watched that. See?
Now, this game was by Rocket Comics, and basically this is an extremely cool game. It's like a huge, like, expansive game. It's not just like a few like things. Like there's a whole like a creepy mansion to explore, or I think it was a mansion. Might be something
Just checked in. Yeah, 136 comes. That's awesome.
else, but definitely go check out that video. It's super cool. I watched it, had a ton of fun, and it just seems like a really solid game to enter in this contest. So, and it's also horror themed, and Halloween's coming up, or it already happened if you're watching this video and it's after that. But yeah, that was a super cool game and very creepy. Alright, so this next game is by Siren the Elf. He's kind of a newer creator in the PCG community. His games are super cool. This one is super, like, because he actually had a story for this one. Well, the idea of this contest was you don't have to have a
I
story.
really like this art.
And he decided to go the extra mile and add a story to this. So basically, you play as an elf named Siren, and after, like, you, like...
I might make a sequel to Zuvak and the Portal Tree. Ooh, awesome.
That eye on the top of the mountain, you stare at it, you turn into an evil yourself. So basically, you as the player have to go like climb over the mountains and go past the orc temples and defeat your future evil self. So
Oh, wow.
it's kind of like a cool game and definitely like a different perspective on a PCG. Like I've never heard of a PCG where you like fight yourself. So I think that was an extremely brilliant idea. Very good game.
Yeah, totally.
Next we have Bean Quest, Bean Mountain.
I'm using my community tab way more than I should. There's no too much community tab, Creative Carson. Keep making awesome posts. Bean Quest, Bean the Mountain. Yeah, that's right.
Discord, and this is an extremely detailed game. There's 2 pages. There's the cover, which I think you can play, and then the actual screen. So the cover just has some really cool artwork. It's got the beans. Bean Mountain is the name of it. So I thought that was super cool. It's given me some Mount Everest type vibes. And there's like a beam falling off, and there's like one of the pickaxe. So super good cover.
Agreed.
When we get into the actual game, there's so much
Oh, hey,
stuff
it's a
on
D20.
this PCG. It's crazy.
Seriously.
You got a giant at the top of it. You have like a D20. You have a monster with like a D20 in him, so maybe you have to like roll a dice to get past him. There's tons of beans everywhere. There's like a little sign that says Mateo was here, so maybe there's like a previous dude that fell off the mountain, or maybe there's like a ghost of him. There wasn't really a story to this game, but I think that you can kind of just tell.
Oh, I love seeing the Bean Mountains idea looks so fun, says Creative Carson. Yeah, totally, I agree. It does look fun.
You know, this game that it's like a super detailed game. There's like tons of stuff to like look at and explore, and it really makes me want to play it because there's just so much stuff on the screen. And I really like PCGs that have a ton of stuff on the screen because it's so much to explore. Especially
Yeah, agreed.
PCGs. So really good, solid game by him. All right, guys, we're coming down to our last couple of games. This one is by Creative Carson. It's a super good
Oh, hey.
kind of themed horror game. There's got like a grave, you got a key. There's just tons of stuff to explore on this page, just like that previous game, the Bean one. And it's a really good use of paper. There's like a cool detailed.
I looked up the average amount of subs you should gain in your first year of YouTube, and it said 50. So my PCG channel did pretty well. Zach, how many subs did you get in your first year? A lot less than that. I'll tell you that much. Let's see. Let's actually like look at my stats. Let's see. How do I view analytics? Ooh, new achievement, 5,000 hours of watch time. Woo! People really like the videos you're creating. Yay! I'm up to 816 subscribers. Dang. Okay. Whoa. Okay, wait. Let's see. Let's go to analytics. Here we go. Lifetime. Okay. So my first year looks like the channel started in here, August 2017. So no. Here we go. June 2017? May 2017. May 6th, 2017. Okay, that's when the channel started. So from May 2017 to May 2018, February, March, April, May. Oh, hey, I did get 50. Check that out. I got 50 within the first year. Huh. I had no idea. But within 2017, I got less than 50. It was only, yeah, like I started getting subs here around the beginning of 2018. And then within 2022, I started on January 1st, 2022, I had 648. And now I'm up to 814. Dang, I've gone up to like 200 subscribers within this year. Whereas within 2021, I also went up like 200. Within 2020, man, I'm gaining like 200 subs a year. At this rate, it'll be like at this time, 2023, I'll have 900 subs. It's probably because not many people really played games with paper. They did, though. It became a whole big thing. I was just really poorly timed. If I had started my channel like a year earlier, I could have been so much bigger. Like, dang, I could have like benefited from like the boom of paper games, you know, when like KKT was around, when Reality Stupid was around, and like everyone was doing their own games, and you know, there was the whole community. That would have been the perfect time to start. But me being me, I had to wait until like it was too late, and I had to start basically from zero. Epic Underworld says, you should have got way more. Like, I'm not too surprised, but I feel like PCGs should get a little more attention. Yeah, seriously, they really should. It is unfortunate, but we'll get there. We'll get there. We're making progress, you guys. Each new PCG person that gets into it can get more people into it. And the more people that get into it, the more people they can get into it. Spreading like a virus, right? Just a really slow virus. If only it would spread like the coronavirus, that would be better. That would be substantially better, but it's just a very slow virus. But it'll pick up speed, though. It'll pick up speed the more people get into it. That's the good news. Yeah, your YouTube shorts gained you tons. Yeah, true. Although it's super inconsistent. You'll make like one short and you'll get, I got 8,000 views on one of them. But then like I made another short and I got like 16 views. So it's like, okay, this algorithm is like all over the place. I don't know what's going. Like, I'm sort of following the same formula, you know. I don't like they're not terribly different. I mean, it's a different puzzle, so sure. Like, I mean, there's random chance. Like, maybe one just looks better, but still, that's a huge difference, right? Sketchy Penguin said it wouldn't, but he was wrong. Yeah, true. Yeah, it did gain me a bunch of subs. And then I lost a bunch. I went up to like 820, and then I went back down to like 812, and now I'm going back up to 816. Creative Carson says, I wish I could do those little game shorts, but I can't come up with an idea. Like, dude, just go with a real super simple idea. Like, just get yourself doing it, and then you'll naturally come up with more ideas. Like, a super simple idea, like, I don't know, there's a monster about to eat you, you know? You're drowning. You're stuck in a cell, you know? Just anything. Like, it could even be a situation from a TV show you watched, you know? Like, I don't know, like maybe you watch Star Trek and then it's like, okay, you're trapped in the brig, you know? Or maybe you watch, you know, I don't know, what other shows are there besides Star Trek? You know, maybe you're one of those other, you're in a situation from one of those other shows. I don't know. I hate how people just lose motivation for PCGs. Like, so many people are taking breaks right now. Yeah, it happens. It happens. What you gonna do? Zach, I wonder if you uploaded one short at every hour of the day, like you would probably gain a lot of views. I don't know though. Like, it seems like I sort of think that if you like overdo it, you don't get as many. Cause like if one of them doesn't do as well, then the algorithm is like, oh, so people don't click on shorts by this guy, so I won't show them to anyone, you know? Like I don't know. Like, that's why it's been super inconsistent. I mean, if you like, let me show you what I mean. Like, let's go back to, let's go here. Let's go to content. And let's go to, wait, where's the shorts tab? I don't know. It doesn't matter. The point is, like, okay, here's this short. You're being abducted. This is the alien one. 25 views. This previous one, this one by Chris, 990 views. This previous one, 193 views. This one, 110. 8,177. Why? Look at this difference. The difference between these two games is one is you're following, what do you do? The other is you're drowning, what do you do? Now, I ask you, is there a substantial difference between those two? If you saw you're falling, what do you do? Are you like 800 times more likely to click on you're falling, what do you do, than you're drowning, what do you do? So yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm gonna keep making the shorts for the rest of the month, but you know, I'm just saying it's not like it'll give you big bursts, but it's also not super reliable. It's weird. Creative Carson says, yeah, I'll try to do one. Awesome. I wonder if Chris is messing up the algorithm. Well, Chris messes up everything he touches, so, you know, probably. I can't see why, though. I mean, Chris's are, you know, following the formula pretty well, you know. A weight is falling on you. What do you do? That got 990 views. Actually, originally, it only had 16 views for the first day. And then I gave Chris a tip on how to change the title. And so he changed it to like, match the style of the ones like I'm doing, and now it has 990 views. So that makes it seem like the formula works, right? But then on the other hand, my videos follow the formula, and then the last two got like, well, the last one got 25. So who knows? I mean, I think a lot of it is just luck of the draw. But certainly, I think, like, Chris making videos is definitely helpful. The more, the merrier. More content, better, you know? Even if a video only gets 25 views, that's 25 extra views, you know? Sweet, you know? One of those 25 people could get into PCGs. You never know, you know? So, hey. But, yeah. I think there's a specific time of day to upload shorts. I watched a video about it. Oh, really? Yeah, I experimented with different times of day. I found that like when I was uploading at 3 o'clock, I wasn't getting as many views. I got like, it was after I switched to uploading at 5 o'clock Eastern time that I started getting a ton of views. So I don't know if that's like the optimal time of day. Uploading in the morning, it gets like 0 views. So yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I'd like to check out that video. Creative Carson says, I made a backrooms short and it started to blow up but then died down. Yeah, that seems to happen. Like, if you look at any one of these videos, like look at this one that got 8,000 and look at its analytics. Let's see. Yeah, look at this. It blew up. It went from like in, what is this? One day, first 1 hour, first 2 hours, 3. Yeah. Within the first 3 hours, it went from 0 to 8,000 views and then nothing. It flatlines. Like within the rest 9 days, it went from 8,100 views to 8,177 views. Nothing. So yeah, it's really weird how like the algorithm around these shorts is just really weird, and it's like different than the normal algorithm, I think. Like there are 2 great time zones to upload them. You should look it up because it helped a lot. Oh man, yeah, yeah, totally. Thanks for the tip, Epic. I'll definitely check into that. Whoops. So yeah. I don't know. Anyone have any questions? I'm in the room with all the stuff in it. I could answer questions about stuff. I'm probably gonna go wiki, but thanks so much for streaming. Hope you feel better. All right, thanks, dude. Thanks for hanging out. Not much to do anymore. Yeah, true. All right, yeah, I guess I'll end the stream, especially since you two are the only viewers. So yeah, you guys have a great night. Thanks for hanging out, and yeah, PCG later.